extracurricular activity.
So, welcome to today's vlog. I don't know if you saw the last one, but I went to see Lean Machines in their area. They're very kindly come to my area. To come to my place, Silveremere Fitness. So it's pretty cool to have them down. We're gonna do a session, not really sure yet. So we're just getting warm. Here's Leon having a little rotator cuff warm up and some bicep tensing.
Standard.
How you feeling?
I'm alright, mate. I've been a little like over-amped now because I was meant to do a qualifier, wasn't I?
I know.
I'm in here and I was like, I'm going to do one of my qualifiers I need to do, but I haven't got the right box.
And now you're doing a bro sesh.
Right, I'm going to sit down and bench press.
Yeah.
Kicks can be a grind, this one, look at those legs down, mate.
So I'm not sure if you watched the first video, but basically it was the first time I trained with the Lean Machines and I proper hustled them. Not intentionally, they asked how much can I lift on deadlift and bench. Completely lied.
What reps do you normally work up to?
Probably 110, 120 for a couple of reps. So 105 kilos, just building up the strength. See where we get to, then bring it back down and increase the reps.
Oh, it's controlled it down. You're right. You boys are missing out on your sling song.
I'll be slinging very soon.
If you don't get your ribs to bounce it back, you're not doing it properly. Are you benching if you don't crack a rib? That's never got so far. There you go. Still pause rapping. Yeah.
Good control.
That was close.
Strong.
Go on, you got it. Yeah. Lovely. That is max. No more less. What's that? 115.
115. Bit of strength done on the bench. Now we're gonna bring the weight back to 80 and rep out for some fun.
There's not much going on. This is the longest I've spent benching for a long time. I'm gonna have goals for like 6 days now. Bench press, and I'm gonna do that quad. Crazy. Yeah, this is about 7, 8. Yeah.
Okay, so bench done, we're now moving on to pull-ups. Is this third set? How many sets are we going for?
15 sets.
15 sets of 8 of pull-ups. Look at these all day long.
Yeah, you would.
Okay, so 14 calories in 1 minute, 14 calories in 1 minute. Onto the prowler, pull and push one way each, and then the 4th minute is a rest. Repeat 10 times.
I'm going to be honest, I think we're massively underestimating this at the moment.
Yeah.
Because we haven't done sled pushes and pulls for a very long time.
Yeah, but it's only,
John's back went
you can tell. As you can see, we've added lunges, walking lunges for the same distance on that same minute because the prowler didn't quite take long enough. this is working on a bit of my weakness really, which is pulling strength, back strength. My heart and lungs conditioning is good, but muscular conditioning with rowing and skiing, it's a lot of pulling, which is my weakness, but I survived, completed it. Not quite as well as these two boys though. Well done. Thanks, buddy. So, I've got a couple of questions on Twitter here. The first one is, how do you stay focused and motivated when progress seems slow and not get negative when muscles seem to take forever to grow?
I think it's the thing with getting negative about stuff. I think that happens when sometimes we're being unrealistic with our approach, because we compare ourselves to a lot of things online, and a lot of things online aren't always as truthful as they appear, or you only see the highlights reel from people. So I think first it's making sure that the goals that you have are realistic for you, because we want to win, we want to set ourselves up to win. So if your goal is to lose, let's say, a stone, if you set that to £1 a week and you lose £1 a week, it's much more achievable and you stay motivated because it's a realistic goal.
That was 10 points, definitely. Okay, next one, which a lot of people said something similar, is what advice would you give to someone who has fallen off the diet wagon and is struggling to get back on it? We were talking about this earlier anyway, weren't we?
Yeah, I think first of all, a lot of people it's quite easy to be negative about falling off the diet wagon, so people can tend to miss some of the positive things that came from that failed attempt, first of all. So I would normally say assess the process. First of all, finding out what didn't work, because it was obviously something that didn't work. It may have been too restrictive, may not fit your lifestyle, whatever it may well be. There will be things that'll come out of that will be like, dead stop, cannot do that, it just doesn't work for me. Say fasting, for instance, it just doesn't work. But also look at that process and go, okay, this didn't work, but one thing that I really liked is that it was slightly higher in carbs, that protocol. That worked really well, me having carbs after my workout or having most of my carbs in the evening, whatever it may well be. There'll always be a couple of positives that you can take out of it, reassess it, and then just look at your lifestyle and fit it in and start again, I think, rather than trying to look at different, there's so many different protocols that you can follow, but I think it's just looking at your lifestyle and what fits best in your life.
I don't really think that people fail diets. I normally think that the diet failed the person. Like, sure, there's times where people are lazy, and we can't account for that, or they're not that motivated. But when people are motivated and things don't go right, it's because the protocol is wrong. And if you set something up and it's too hard to achieve, let's say you're not allowed to have any chocolate, and you love chocolate.
Am I going straight, Alex?
Yes, please, go straight.
You need to work that in, but make it realistic. Yes, you can have chocolate when you go to the cinema, sparingly, but we're going to work that into our calories. That way it doesn't become something like, oh, it's risque having it, because what happens is when you do break and you go out with your mates and you open that can, you end up going way overindulging, and afterwards you feel shit about yourself. You don't want to tell your coach because you're like, oh god, I've had a massive failure, and it wasn't really your fault. It's what you were doing was just too restrictive.
I bloody love that. That's so true and so real. Thank you so much, boys. 100 points.
Thank you. 100 points.
Bye, guys.
Bye, mate.
Bye. At the end of the workout there, we actually jumped on the body fat measuring machine just as a bit of fun, and it was quite funny. So make sure you go check out the video on the lean machines, as they documented that part. I didn't, and it's quite funny, but also it's useful to talk about the pros and the cons and the benefits of using body fat as a measurement and how accurate it all is. We spoke about that, so make sure you head over to their channel and check that bit out. And finally, just a massive thank you to the Lean Machines, Leon and John, for traveling all this way to come and see me this time. We had a great workout. I hope you enjoyed the video and the workout, and that you're still smashing your workouts and goals. One last thing, how cool is this? In this month's Men's Health, I'm not on the cover, although that guy, look at that. Look, that is some motivation. Anyway, got an ad for Reflex Nutrition in Men's Health this month. It's so cool because it was 5 years ago that I first appeared in a magazine, and it was an ad for Reflex. So things are starting to happen again with Reflex. There's a code here for a big discount off of Reflex if you're in UK or Europe. And if you don't manage to get a magazine, then my personal code is underneath in the description that you can use. Anyway, so that's pretty cool. I got some really cool other news coming very soon, but I'm gonna leave that all for another video coming very soon. So make sure you click subscribe, can't even say it, to my channel and the Lean Machines channel. And yeah, can't even control my tripod either. Great YouTuber. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.